Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to finish up the Nissan Stagea, or this weekend. 2 days we're going to work on it, and I finally got the exhaust in. Here are all the exhaust pipes. Got some elbows. I got 7 meter of stainless 3-inch pipe, a flex piece, and here are some V-bands. These, they are for the screamer pipe. I also got some pipe in the same diameter. So in this video we'll be fabricating a complete stainless steel exhaust, downpipe, and probably also a screamer pipe. And I also need to finish up the turbo manifold to make a wastegate on it. Lots to do today, but this is fun. And we're going to make a long video of this again. We're just going to do the last few things, like fitting another crank pulley and wiring up a few things inside. Last weekend I wired up the entire wiring loom. The first thing I'm going to do is see how everything fits, then mark it up with a marker, and we're going to tag the entire exhaust. And once everything fits and is how I want it to be, then we're going to weld the entire thing up. First going to get a small straight section, and then we can get behind the cross member here, and we can use another 90 on the bottom here. As you can see, the fitment on this thing is so good, and that's the reason why I bought the bandsaw. You can weld this instantly, only clean it up with a file, and then of course clean up the surface area to make the welds look prettier. But when you have great fitment, your welds are looking 10 times better. No need to fill up on anything, just weld it and you're done. Like I said, now I'm only going to tack it on, then tack it on to the flange and make the entire exhaust like that. Mock-up on the engine looks good, so now we can put the car up in the air and then do the pipe underneath the car. Let's get this thing underneath the car and straight to the back. It's slowly starting to take shape. Here we're going a bit down, and then probably somewhere around here I'm going to do the V-band and the flex section. That way when you hit the exhaust or something like that, normally it works like a giant breaker bar on the turbo or on the manifold. That's why you want a flex section in there, and I'm going to do it somewhere here, then a V-band. Why here already? Well, it makes installing and taking off the downpipe so much easier. I really couldn't resist welding the downpipe up so far. So as you can see, it's pretty much done, the downpipe. Pretty happy with how the welds came out. Manifolds are always backwards when using stainless, but exhausts, it is necessary, but it makes the weld look a bit better. My hair gets better and better by the minute with the welding helmet. I'm letting the flange cool down. Once it's completely cooled down, I'm going to make the rest of the downpipe and then the exhaust. The exhaust is pretty simple. We're going to add in this catalytic converter lookalike. And then it's all the way straight to the back, maybe 1 or 2 bands. Should be pretty straightforward, or straight backward in this case. this is going to be the final section for the downpipe. From here we're going to chop 5 centimeters off, then the flex section, V-band, and after that a catalytic converter, kind of, like I said, it's empty, and then all the This I'll be welding on ATMs because this material here is quite thick, and I'm going to use some filler. Oh my god, this looks so good. This is the great thing about this length. It goes in pretty easy and you don't always need to jack up your car to install the exhaust. The test fitment of the thing is really good, but we need to tighten the turbo down up top. That way we know the exact location. We just marked where the O2 sensor needs to be. Since Jeroen is probably going to drive this thing pretty hard sometime, and you don't want the sensor to overheat, which on my Miata with the hood pipe, it constantly overheated and it threw some error codes. We're going to put it like 1 meter out, and I believe recommendation was like 25 inches to 36?
Well, at least 18, but they say if you have like a turbo or you expect to have high exhaust temps over 800 and stuff like that, if you're running race fuel, then they recommend at least 36 inches.
This is the section where the downpipe ends, and this goes to the axle in the rear. And guys, this thing will go on the 2J very soon. But first we got this project and another Miata which I will be boosting, a 1.8 NA Miata. All the injector plugs are off. Now we can finally see if this car will do anything. If it's going to crank, we're halfway there, because then it's only a matter of mapping everything and finding out if there's fuel, if there's ignition. If so, happy days. Alright, intense moment. Oh yeah, I believe the battery's dead, indeed. Or it's not hooked up properly. Alright, so this was a no-show. Probably a dead battery because we're using the old Miata battery, which I had plugged in on the charger because it was really empty. It was completely drained due to one headlight going up and down the entire time over the entire night. The battery on my camera died, so I'm now filming from my iPhone. We're taking off the manifold again, and this here is the screamer pipe. It goes over the downpipe, which looks absolutely awesome. It's a little bit rotated like this, and the downpipe goes underneath here. So this thing is going to make some wonderful sounds. Jeroen is going to take it to a metal shop this week, and they are going to resurface it. That way it's 100% flat. We made the intercooler look a bit more stealth, so that will be going on next week. And hopefully next week, now we've done like everything we need to do, and next week only the radiator, hooking a few things up, and then she should start. It has been a very long day. We started at, I believe, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's now 9 o'clock in the evening, so 12 hours. Why this took so long? We needed to take out the engine because something was jamming against the flywheel. And that took us like 4 hours extra. Otherwise, we maybe would have been finished right now. But yeah, that was it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share the video, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.